Many seniors eat fruit every day, believing it's always good for their health. But what if some of these fruits are quietly making your legs weaker? Doctors and nutrition experts warn that certain fruits, though rich in vitamins, can actually trigger inflammation, reduce circulation, and drain the muscles that keep you standing strong. If your legs often feel tired, shaky, or heavy, even after rest, the problem might not be your age. It might be what's on your fruit plate. Today, we'll uncover 7 common fruits that could be silently destroying your leg strength after 50. Before we continue, take a moment to subscribe to Senior Health Life 365. This channel is made to help you stay strong, independent, and confident at every age. Your support helps us share more vital information for healthy aging. So hit subscribe, like this video, and let's protect your leg strength together. Item 1. Grapes. Hidden sugar trap. Grapes look harmless, small, juicy, and easy to snack on, but for people over 50, they can quietly harm leg strength in ways many don't expect. These tiny fruits are loaded with natural sugar called fructose, which enters the bloodstream quickly. Doctors warn that sudden sugar spikes can reduce blood flow to the muscles, especially in the legs, where the circulation already tends to slow with age. Poor circulation means less oxygen and nutrients reach those hard-working leg muscles, causing fatigue, heaviness, and a gradual loss of strength. Research has shown that diets high in fructose can increase inflammation throughout the body. When this inflammation affects the muscles and joints, it leads to stiffness and soreness, making simple movements like walking or climbing stairs more tiring. Over time, that constant strain breaks down muscle fibers, reducing endurance and balance, 2 things seniors can't afford to lose. Grapes also have a high glycemic impact when eaten in large amounts. That means they can make blood sugar rise fast and crash quickly afterward, leaving you feeling drained and weak. Some doctors even suggest that seniors with diabetes or prediabetes limit their intake of high-sugar fruits like grapes to protect muscle strength and stability. Eating a few grapes occasionally is fine, but turning them into a daily snack or juice habit can work against you. Protecting your leg strength after 50 means being smart about even the healthiest-looking fruits. Item 2. Bananas. The potassium paradox. Bananas are often praised as a healthy snack, but for many people over 50, eating them too often can backfire. These fruits are known for their high potassium content, which is essential for muscle function and heart health. However, some doctors caution that as we age, kidney function naturally slows down, making it harder for the body to balance potassium levels. When potassium builds up in the blood, it can lead to muscle weakness, fatigue, and even cramps, especially in the legs, where most of the body's large muscles are located. Bananas also contain a considerable amount of natural sugar and carbohydrates. While these provide quick energy, that energy doesn't last long. For seniors, a sharp rise in blood sugar followed by a sudden drop can leave the legs feeling heavy and unstable. Nutritionists often note that this energy crash effect can reduce stamina and coordination, making walking or climbing stairs feel more exhausting. Another hidden issue is that many people combine bananas with other high-sugar fruits in smoothies or desserts, which multiplies the sugar load and worsens the impact on muscle recovery. Some research links excessive sugar intake to inflammation in muscle tissue, further weakening strength over time. Bananas can still have a place in a balanced diet, but not as a daily fruit or a main energy source. Moderation is key. Eating them occasionally rather than every morning helps keep your potassium balanced and your leg muscles feeling steady and strong as you age. Item 3. Oranges. The acidic enemy of muscle recovery. Oranges are often seen as the symbol of good health, but for people over 50, too much citrus can quietly harm muscle recovery and joint comfort. Doctors explain that oranges, though rich in vitamin C, are also highly acidic. This acidity can irritate the body's tissues, especially in older adults whose muscles and joints are already more sensitive. Over time, that excess acid may contribute to inflammation in the legs, making them feel sore, stiff, or weak after regular activity. For seniors who deal with joint pain, arthritis, or circulation issues, the acid in oranges can also interfere with calcium absorption. Calcium is crucial for strong bones and muscle contraction, and when it's not absorbed properly, leg stability can decline. Some nutrition experts point out that repeated exposure to high-acid foods may gradually erode the body's ability to maintain healthy muscle pH levels, leading to slower recovery and more frequent cramps. Another hidden issue comes from the sugar content in orange juice. Even natural juice contains concentrated sugars that can raise blood sugar levels quickly. That sudden spike followed by a crash can cause energy drops that leave the legs feeling drained and unsteady. Eating a few orange slices occasionally won't harm, but drinking orange juice daily or consuming multiple oranges can have a cumulative effect. Limiting citrus intake and balancing it with more alkaline foods can help protect leg muscle strength and reduce inflammation, keeping your legs steadier and more resilient with age. Item 4. Pineapple, the sweet inflammation trigger. Pineapple may look like a refreshing tropical treat, but for adults over 50, eating it too often can quietly trigger inflammation that weakens the legs. While pineapple contains bromelain, an enzyme known for helping digestion and mild inflammation, it also carries high levels of sugar and acid. Doctors warn that when both are consumed in large amounts, they can irritate the muscles and joints, especially around the knees and calves. Over time, this can make the legs feel stiff, achy, and less flexible. The natural acids in pineapple can also interfere with the body's ability to recover from small muscle tears, the kind that happen naturally after walking, climbing stairs, or doing light exercise. Without proper recovery, these small tears can add up, reducing leg strength and making muscles more prone to fatigue. Nutritionists say that this cycle of irritation and poor recovery is one of the subtle ways leg power declines after 50. Another concern is pineapple juice, which many seniors enjoy daily thinking it's healthy. Juice removes fiber, but keeps all the sugar, leading to quick spikes in blood glucose. Those sugar surges can cause swelling in tissues and blood vessels, reducing circulation in the legs. Poor circulation means less oxygen for muscle repair, leaving your legs weaker over time. Having a few pineapple chunks occasionally is fine, but making it a daily fruit habit or drinking its juice regularly can silently damage your leg strength. Balance and moderation are key to keeping those muscles working smoothly as you age.
Item 5. Mango, the blood sugar spike fruit. Mangoes are often called the king of fruits, but for people over 50, this royal favorite can quietly drain leg strength if eaten too often. Mangoes are among the sweetest fruits available, containing a high level of natural sugar known as fructose. Doctors caution that this rapid sugar intake can cause blood glucose levels to spike and then crash, a pattern that leaves muscles, especially in the legs, feeling weak and tired. With age, the body's ability to process sugar efficiently slows down, so these spikes can be more damaging and longer lasting. The excess sugar also contributes to inflammation in muscle and joint tissues. Over time, this inflammation can cause swelling around the knees, ankles, and calves, making it harder to walk comfortably or maintain balance. Some nutrition experts note that chronic inflammation from high sugar fruits like mangoes can gradually erode muscle tone, leaving legs feeling less stable and more fatigued even after light activity. Mangoes are also dense in calories, and when eaten in large amounts or blended into smoothies, they can lead to weight gain, which adds extra pressure on the legs and joints. This extra strain can reduce flexibility and make daily movements more tiring. Enjoying a few slices during mango season is perfectly fine, but turning it into a daily treat or juice habit can silently work against your strength goals. For healthy, stable legs after 50, keeping mangoes as an occasional pleasure, not a routine, is the wiser choice. Item 6. Cherries, the silent circulation blocker. Cherries are often praised for their rich color and sweet flavor, but for seniors, especially those who buy them canned or sweetened, they can quietly harm circulation and leg strength. Doctors explain that most store-bought or jarred cherries are preserved in thick syrup, which contains large amounts of refined sugar. This added sugar increases inflammation and can cause fluid retention in the lower body, particularly around the ankles and calves. When this happens, blood flow to the leg muscles slows down, making them feel heavy, swollen, and tired even after a short walk. Poor circulation not only limits oxygen delivery to the muscles, but also reduces the body's ability to remove waste products from muscle tissue. Over time, this buildup leads to stiffness and slower recovery, gradually eroding muscle tone and strength. Nutrition experts warn that people who frequently consume sweetened cherries may notice more swelling or discomfort in their legs, which is often mistaken for normal aging. In reality, it's a sign that circulation is being compromised. Even natural cherries, when eaten in excess, can cause issues for those with blood sugar concerns. The natural sugars still impact glucose levels and can contribute to inflammation when overconsumed. However, fresh, unsweetened cherries in small portions can still be enjoyed occasionally. The key is avoiding canned or syrup-packed versions entirely. Choosing fresh or frozen cherries without added sugar and eating them sparingly allows you to enjoy their antioxidants without risking your leg health. Protecting circulation means protecting your strength, and that starts with keeping sugar out of your fruit bowl. Item 7. Watermelon, the deceptive hydration fruit. Watermelon is often seen as the perfect fruit for hydration, especially during warm weather, but for seniors over 50, it can be deceptively harmful when eaten in large amounts. Doctors note that while watermelon is made up of about 90% water, it's also surprisingly high in natural sugars. These sugars are absorbed quickly, leading to sudden rises in blood glucose followed by rapid drops in energy. This crash often leaves the legs feeling weak, shaky, or unsteady, particularly for those with diabetes or blood sugar sensitivity. Nutritionists explain that watermelon's fast-digesting sugars can also disrupt electrolyte balance. Electrolytes like potassium and sodium are vital for muscle contraction and nerve function, and when they become imbalanced, it often leads to leg cramps or muscle fatigue. Seniors, whose muscles already take longer to recover, may notice that regular watermelon consumption causes more nighttime cramps or morning stiffness. Another overlooked issue is overhydration. Because watermelon has such a high water content, eating too much can dilute essential minerals in the blood, making muscles less responsive. That slight dehydration effect inside the muscle cells can translate into poor leg endurance, slower recovery, and a constant sense of weakness. Enjoying a few slices of watermelon occasionally is fine, but turning it into a daily treat or juice habit can silently work against your strength goals. For healthy, stable legs after 50, keeping mangoes as an occasional pleasure, not a routine, is the wiser choice.